to let people know you hurt me. You heard me by what you said. You follow me? Anybody follow me? Say amen. Amen. Please say amen. It'll help me preach quicker. Okay, but just everybody. Amen. Okay, so sometimes we mask our emotions. We mask our natural emotions so that other people won't see that we're hurt. Are you following me yet? Somebody say amen, or me, or mine, or ouch. Anyone will work. Amen. You with me? Hey guys, somebody bring this down. I want to be close to everybody today. Got my little toilet brush, so watch out. Then if I could get somebody maybe get me a little water. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Okay, you ready to go? Timothy, play me some bass music back there. That sounds like a cool jazz band or something. And you see this, I want you to hear something. They use this in a lot of corporate exercises. They'll draw a face, a lot of corporate exercises. I want you to know that in different jobs, they'll try to see how you respond to react to people, right? You know, and they'll see if you get an attitude quickly, who you are, if you're transparent, if you're honest, if you do things. So some places do this, and they'll give you a face and 5 colored crowns of different colors, just 5 crowns of different colors, and they'll have you color it just to see what you do. And then you show them to each other to see how you differentiate and see if you can explain why I use red for my face. Am I shy or blushing or whatever, or blue or whatever, okay? All right, everybody, I don't know why, but this is the this is the poem that goes with it. Maybe some of you have heard it. It's just called The Mask. It's the short one. There is a long one called The Mask. But I just want to share this with you. Father in heaven, I pray your blessing. Did someone stand there? Chris, stand there for everyone, please. And pray for everybody. Thank you. Thank you. The mask I wear, I stutter a bit, forgive it, you know. I read this last night and I almost started crying. I thought, wow, it's me. Don't be fooled by me. Don't be fooled by the face I wear. For I wear a mask. I wear 1,000 masks. The masks that I'm afraid to take off. And none of them are really me. So pretending is an art that is second nature with me. Don't be fooled, for God's sake. Please don't be fooled by me. I give you the impression that I'm secure, that all is sunny and unruffled in my life and with me, and within as well as on the outside, and that confidence is my name and coolness is my game. That's the water's calm. That I'm the water's calm, and I'm in command, and that I need no one to help me. But please don't believe. Please don't believe. Because my surface, it may be smooth, but my surface is just a mask. My ever-bearing and ever-concealing mask. Then he goes on to beneath me lies no snugness or no complacency. Beneath me dwells the real me, in fear, all alone, in confusion. But I do a great job of hiding this because it's just a mask. I don't want anybody to know it. I panic at the thought of anyone knowing my weaknesses and fear them ever exposing me or knowing the real me. That's why I frantically create my mask and I hide behind them from you. If you find out one, I'll wear another. But don't be fooled. Please, don't be fooled. But I don't tell you this. I don't dare. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that you'll think less of me, that you'll laugh, and that your laugh will kill me emotionally if you knew who I really was. So I wear a mask every day, everywhere I go. I'm afraid that deep down in nothing, that deep down I'm nothing, that I'm no good, and that you will see this and reject me. I only chatter to you in suave tones of surface talk. I tell you everything that's nothing and nothing of what's everything of what's crying within me. But it's a mask. So when I'm going through my routine, please don't be fooled by what I'm saying. Please try to listen carefully and try to hear what I'm not saying. Hear what I'd like to say, but what I cannot say for myself, for I wear a mask. It will not be easy for you. Long felt I've had the inadequacies. They make my defenses strong. And the nearer that you get to me and the nearer that you approach me, the blinder I may strike back to hide myself from you. Despite all the books that men say that they have written, I am irrational. I fight against the very thing that I cry out for and need the most. I will not let you see it. I wear a mask. You see, you may wonder who I am, but you shouldn't. For I am every man, and I am every woman who wears the mask. Don't be fooled by me. At least, not by the mask I wear. Amen. I would love to give credit to the author, but he is not now. Okay? It's called to it the mask. If you look at the onion peel, it talks about how to take an onion peel and you can take layers and layers off and get down to the very core of what we are. But we all know that we do this in our own life. Now listen, I know there's a deep form to lay on you because it will mean that, well, what is he not believing? Does he mask right now? He doesn't have a mask right now. This is not a mask. I'm be here for the mask. Am I a mask? Is there a mask for me? Am I a mask? I'd like to be in that movie. Can I have a job too? Can I have a job? Just don't freak out. I'm just saying, is it possible that we sometimes become all things to all people so that they can love us? Come on, I want to see some hands. Anybody have broken hands? And then we become things that we're not so that people will love us, right? So that people will accept us. Right or wrong? Come on, I've done it. Just because I want to be liked by you. The last thing, listen, every man and woman wants to be loved, needed, and accepted. The last thing that you want is to not be liked. So I want to tell you that this week on Friday, you're going to meet about 1,000 people. And God is going to take some of you who are praying and say, God, prepare my heart this week. I pray every day this week. And say, I want you to prepare my heart because it may just be 3 or 4 people that you want me to get to. But I will. But if we have 200 people doing that, we're going to reach 400 or 500. Right? Now I want you to stay with me and listen. This Friday, people are going to come and they're going to be wearing a mask. They're going to be wearing masks because they're scared. They have pride. Something that we do on the turkeys is have everybody line up and clap as they come in. And make them feel, and make them know that they are our special guests. Don't be ashamed to take this turkey. Don't be ashamed to take this food. Don't be ashamed to receive these gifts. It's not a handout. It's not that you're not any good. It's not that you're not a good parent. It's that you need a turkey for Thanksgiving and for all his family, right? And so we try to go out of our way to make sure that people don't feel ashamed or embarrassed or that we're better than you because look what we're giving you. Are you following me? And we've seen down the years in doing this ministry that people will wear a mask. Like, well, I really don't need it, but, I don't want to go, down to Philly, so I just come and get it here, And we've heard all the excuses, but they're all masked. It's like, man, I need a turkey, man. I need to feed my family, I want to feed them. And this is helping me. This makes it easy for me to meet the needs I have to meet in my house. And if that's the one mask that they're wearing, I want you to imagine all the others with their kids when they're crying, or when they feel lonely, or when their relationship isn't right, or the husband and wife aren't getting along, and they're faking it in front of the kids, but they have no love, and they're lonely, or they have anxiety, they have fear, they have guilt, or they have shame, or they've gone out and cheated or done something, and that's caused fear and shame, and so they're dealing with all that, but yet they put on this mask. Hey, bro, how's things going? Everything's good, man. Everything is everything. But don't believe the word I'm saying. Because that's what you need to hear, so that's what I said. It's the mask I'm wearing today. Anybody follow me yet? Amen. Today I'm calling this message to a creating opportunities for a relational evangelism. C-O-R-E, create opportunities for a relational evangelism. Something that Pastor has to. And there was a word that I wanted to use, and it's going to be intentionality. Intentionality. I don't know if you can write that word down. I doubt I can spell it. E-I-E-I-O. But if you want to look that word up, I want you to look it up. Intentionality. How many of you have ever maybe gotten a blessing or gotten a gift that was by accident? Or how many of you learned something from somebody and it was by accident? I was watching you do your thing and said, wow, oh man, is that how you do that? Oh, I got that, But it wasn't intentional. Like, you didn't say, come on over here, Jim, I'm going to show you how to fix this. So it wasn't intentional, but because it was going like, what's she doing? That happy? Okay? So unintentionally, by accident, I learned something, but it wasn't intentional. But how about if we made something intentional? If we said, I'm intentionally going to go out and try to find out, I'm going to see through people's masks. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to go out there and try to be a CSI agent and identify what mask you're wearing. I'm just going to go out there and love you. Give you a treat, and give you a bite, give you a cup of hot chocolate, give you some cookies, put some mittens on your little baby boy or girl if I said, put some gloves on them. I'm just going to intentionally care for you. Anybody follow me on what I mean by that? How many of you learned something because I was looking over somebody's shoulder, not because they said, come on over here, I want to show you how to do this. As a lot of people learn how to cook off their mom, they say, I learned from my mom. And I got some women, I said, really? Did you learn from mom? How? They said, oh, I used to watch her. I said, then she didn't teach you. You learned by accident. You learned watching. You see, mom teaching you would have been corn over. I'm going to show you how to roll this dough. This is what you need. You got to put this down so it won't stick. You got to put flour on this surface right here, and then you start rolling the dough, add some water, stuff like that. This is not that. That would be mom intentionally teaching you. You follow me? But if you looked over her shoulder, just watched her, just saw her put in salt and just a little handful of that and sprinkle that, you say, oh yeah, I learned from my mom. That's a good cook. No, you didn't. You learned from your mom. That's called accidental mentoring. Are you following me? It's accidental. How many of you learned something accidental? Come on now, right or wrong, right? You just were there at the right time and took a look over the shoulder, peeked, watched it, somebody said, hey, go over there and give me that. What's that for? I'm going to do this and this and that. And in that walk, your mind is so quick. Realize how smart you really are. You that think that you've got a mask and don't be fooled by me because I'm nothing. I feel bad. I'm foolish. I'm stupid. I'm just, think about it. You were just told to go get a box of tools and get a wrench, and somebody verbally talked to you as you were going to get it about it, what they were going to do, and you learned that for the rest of your life. By accident. I mean, we are some creative people. I mean, we can learn, man. Just by time. Can you imagine if we did it with intentionality? Such a cool word to say, intentionally. If I intended, if my intention was, I want to show you how to do this, man. Come on, I want to show you how to do this. And really, yeah, from soup to nuts. Just show you how to do this. Wow. And then you can say, where'd you learn that? And then say, Pastor Jim showed me. Really? His wife was good? No, man. He actually told me to say, hey, I'm going to do this. We're going to go into the bridges and feed some homeless people. Come on, we're helping them. We're going to go get the blankets, fold them up a certain way. We're going to make sure we knock. So we knocked, made ourselves know, hey guys down here, don't pull out knives or any bottles or throw anything. It's just us coming to bring you some food and some soup. You know, he taught me how to make myself known, you know, talk loud so they see me there, right? That would be intentional. I taught you how to do it. You didn't just pick it up, you were taught. So this Friday, we have people coming, and something that has always happened is that we have a snatch and grab type of ministry around here. When people come in and they see something and they snatch it and they grab it and they go. We used to do that with the trees. When you look at the video afterwards, I'll show you. We used to hand out turkeys off the back of a pickup truck. Now we're up to 500 plus about 10,000 pounds of food. And we have a service here, completely full, balconies and everything, plus all our people, plus a full array of people in the back all waiting. And we have a service, preach, sing a song, pray, and then guide them out. And they go out there, and then they also give them some, and they clap in here, and when they go over there, they clap too. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. This is for you. Man, is that cool or not? That cool? I love that. So next week, I didn't notice this till last night. This is how this brain works. For many of you who don't know me, I stuttered all my life. Every once in a while, I still do. I don't know, I'm getting older. I think that it usually grease on my hair and my mind slips. Sometimes I'm thinking about stuff and it's coming out of my brain before it's coming out of my mouth. You know, I don't know. Some of you are laughing because I said that. I could have said more twisted than a box of Wheaties. You wouldn't have given me that. Anyway, here, you with me? Listen to me. Next week, fears, lies, envy, shame, and hurt. If you could write those down. Fears, lies, envy, shame, and hurt. I'm going to be the mask that people are going to be wearing. Anybody with me? Fears? Oh my God, I wonder if I could go ask him. I heard they're giving out bikes. Can I go ask him? I probably shouldn't ask him. He probably is just going to think, you know, I don't want to seem like I need it. I'm on welfare and I don't want to seem like I'm, you know, I'm too proud. Hey, bro, you got these bikes, man? Hey, guys, like that too. I say, why are you walking like that? Something wrong with you? Oh, man, what you mean, man? I said, is something wrong with you? You had knee surgery or something? You said because your ankle hurt, is your back twisted? What we? It's like, what's wrong with you, bro? You know, put your pants up, put gloves on. Right? I'm in it. Right? Because why? Because people, listen to me, you don't know that's a mask? It's intended to scare you. Don't you look at me. People wear F-U-C-K on a t-shirt. F-U-C-K of the world, and they wear it, and then, I mean, it's so obnoxious, but stare at it and see what they'll do. They'll look at you, what the hell are you looking at? Or if you wear a shirt that's got something that dirty on it, I can't believe my eyes, I'm looking at it. So that gives you just a reason to get mad at me and push me away. Mask. Anybody follow me? Say amen. It's a mask. It's a way to, I wear my pants down and wear my thing out and go like that and wear a big chain and a hat screwed up, right? Just to scare you so you won't even look at me and realize that behind all that tough guy, there's a little boy that wants to be loved. And the little girls, 14 and 15, wear jeans that look like they're painted on. And showing their belly button and showing every part because they think that that's the way to be accepted by the boys. And they do that just to make it. Look at that little whore. That little, oh my gosh. Oh my God, if I were a father, I'd beat her into tomorrow. You know what I mean? And they're like, don't even look at me because I know what you think about me. And I like that you already got me profiled because that means you won't talk to me. It's a mask. It keeps you away from me. Anybody follow me? Yes. Did you write them down? Could you put them on the screen? Listen, next week, people are going to have fear. Put them down under fear, lies, and envy, shame, and hurt. Fear of taking something free. They're going to have the lie of coming and standing in a line thinking, you know what? makes me feel like I'm in some welfare line or something. These people think I'm no good and you know, I can't feed my own family, you know, so they'll walk around until they can pick that. It's a lie, right? And shame that they'll have because like, oh my God, I hope nobody can see through. I hope Master, hey, Merry Christmas, man. Hey, man, this is great what you're doing here. But inside they're full of shame, like, I don't believe that I've got to stand in this line and I've got to be here to get a tree because I just can't afford it, or I blew the money on something else and I'm ashamed. And I realized after I wrote the sermon, it says flesh. I'm intentional. I just wrote it, and as I'm writing, it's about flesh. And I thought flesh is the body, is this exterior, is this tactile, this touch-sensitive thing that touches the world. People don't understand. I want to throw this in free because there's some guests here. Pastor Bev will get mad at me thinking I didn't rush, but I'm in charge, they told me. Unless Jesus comes, he's in charge. But just, you know, man is made in three parts. He made of intellect, emotion, and will. Body, soul, and spirit. With my body, I am tactile. Nice word for me, huh? Tactile means I can touch things, I can smell them, I can hear them, I'm a sensitive being, right? So with my body, I can touch this world, right? I can't break any laws of, I can't go through that, or that'd be a miracle, right? Right? This is solid, it's not going to go through it. Unless a miracle happens, unless God breaks the laws of physics. Are you following me? So with my body, I connect to this world. I can pick up, I can hold things, I can touch, I can lift, I can see, I can hear. And with my soul inside me, has anybody ever seen a dog and walking down the street? It's just a lost dog walking down the street or something like that. I've seen them up on Hamilton Street and they walk by the glass thing and I see them look at themselves and lick at themselves. They walk away. And you kind of wonder, why do they do that? Well, here, let me tell you why. Because they have no soul. Oh, what's the soul? The soul is my conscience of who I am. My soul tells me I am Jimmy. I come from Philly. I was born in Camden. I was raised in North Philadelphia. I married Debbie. These are my children. I have 5 grandchildren. I've been clean for this life. It shows me. A dog will walk by and he doesn't know that his name is Elmo. He walks by, he sees him, hey, there's a dog there. You didn't even know what he looks like. Right or wrong, does a dog get up in the morning and look like, come on. All of us will get up in the morning and look at the mirror and say, what happened? All I did was sleep. Where's those wrinkles coming? It's got to be the pillows. It's got to be the sheets. You got like wrinkles on from where you slept and slobbering all over. You try to clean up and you think like, I look like I've been in Iraq all night. Nobody's done that. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, what happened? Well, in the same way, we have consciousness, a soul that lets you know who you are. So we're aware of who we are. A dog or a bird sitting up there. Oh, this is the same wire I was on yesterday. It's such a nice thing. They don't have that. Think about it. If you put a worm into a tank and the fish bites it, you lift it, you yank him out of his house. Imagine if somebody stuck a hook down here, got something that you like an iPod and yanked you out of the whole building. Think about that. He yanked you right out of the building. Right? I mentioned you, I don't know. Might be spiritual, that might be a hint to mom and dad. I don't know. Or to grandma. It just, they yank you right out, and listen to me, and you do a fish. Stick a worm on the hook, put it down. He bites it. Boom, you go. Right? You pull him out of the water, freak him out. Freak the fish out. Get pliers to stick it in. Stick pliers in his mouth, because though you're going to do that over. Unhook the hook, if you can, from its tongue and everything it hooked into. Take it out, and then throw him back in the water. 20 seconds later, he sees a worm again, and he bites it. I'm telling you, listen to me. Doesn't that tell you like a fish would know and say, They did that once before. I'm going to be seeing pliers in a minute. I'm not fighting that word, right? The fish don't do that because they have no soul. But you do. God gave you a soul so that you can know who you are. So with my body, I connect to this world. With my soul, I connect to myself and who I am, and to the people I know. I can build on relationships. My soul, that person, that character, that temperance in me. And with my spirit, I connect to God. Body, soul, and spirit. With my intellect, my emotions, and my will. How to choose. So people say, Pastor Jimmy, how come some of you evangelicals talk about being born again? How can a man be born again from his mom? I'm like 56 years old. Well, the guy said that in chapter 3 of the book of John. He came to him at night. I think Nicodemus, I believe his name was. He came to Jesus and said, how can a man be born again from the womb of his mother when he's already been born? He's already old. Jesus said to him, you don't understand. I don't want you to be born again of a woman, but I want you to be born of the Spirit. He said, wait a minute, now just in case you're new here and you didn't catch this, you know, how many of you know the story that God told Adam and Eve, don't touch of the tree, for on the day that you do, you shall die? Yes. Come on, if you know the story, raise your hand. Thank you. Now, did they die? Is God lying? Did they have Cain and Abel? Immediately after they disobeyed, there was murder in their life. There was already one son was murdering another. Right? How horrible. So what died? If God doesn't lie. They still had their body that was active in the world. Still had their soul that made them conscious of who they were. But they disconnected their spirit from that walking with God over the day.